is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. And this one is from Metro, and it's about Christmas. It's about a John Lewis Christmas advert, and when I see Christmas adverts, generally I'm happy. Well, when it's close to Christmas and I'm in a Christmassy mood, I see Christmas adverts. I'm happy. I like them. My favorites are the Coca-Cola adverts. I like them very much. You know, Christmas is coming, Christmas is coming. And then you got, like, you know, the vehicle. And, you know, the song and all that. And when I see that advert, I'm like, yay, Christmas is on the way. It kind of makes me feel a little bit cheerier. You know, it gets me excited because it's like the kind of advert I've seen growing up all my life. And so, yeah, Christmas adverts, generally they make me happy. And they usually make other people happy as well. But apparently this advert from John Lewis did not make a set number of vocal people happy at all. So retailer vows to protect child cast, as bigoted trolls brand the unexpected guest to walk. Yeah, so John Lewis stated that it has a duty to protect the cast of its Christmas advert as much as it possibly can in the face of backlash and abuse. So this year's campaign, titled Unexpected Guest, launched in the early hours of the morning and sees space traveler Sky come crashing down to Earth near the home of a 14-year-old Nathan at the height of festivities to a celestial cover of Together in Electric Dreams, originally released by Human League's Philip Oakley and Giorgio Moroder in 1984. Nathan teaches Sky all the traditions of Christmas. Very wholesome. While the advert has largely been well received, a tiny number of bigoted trolls have blasted it for being too woke, for starring a fully black family. Of course, this is termed to silence people of colour. Oh, they're talking about the walk thing. I think the Metro has got this a bit wrong about the walk thing. We'll go into that at the end. So others have also threatened to boycott stores as they hit out at the brand's diversity. Ahead of the commercial arriving, John Lewis customer director Claire Poynton stressed that the retailer has protocols in place to protect its young cast. We've always have a duty of care to anyone who is on our advert. And one of the things myself and the rest of the team are really passionate about is casting on talent, she exclusively told Metro. That's the first thing. We didn't have any prescriptive points of view. We wanted to represent a modern British family, quite frankly, and that's our customer base. I think it's shocking when you get that racist abuse, and unfortunately, you get racist abuse on certain stuff. She went on to highlight how important it is for the retailer to cast on talent first, and that we will continue to do so. Miss Poynton added that we have a duty of care and would always take that. Racist abuse very seriously as brand. Rafaela Chapman and Jordan A. Nash are the leads in this year's John Lewis Christmas advert, playing Sky and Nathan respectfully. The pair, who are both 14, are trained actors and have both starred alongside A-list actors including Angelina Jolie, Will Smith, and Eddie Redmayne. That is impressive people at the age of 14 to have worked with. Not gonna lie. So clearly they really did cast on talent, because when you're working with those people, you must be talented to get into those productions. But it's kind of very sad as well, and it's not unexpected either. And yeah, it really isn't unexpected. The way of Britain has changed considerably in the since 2015. It's been happening since 2015, 2016, ever since Brexit was starting, and this is part of this. And many will argue it isn't, but it is, and that is that the vocal minority of groups that have hate towards people who are different from them have gained significant and large amounts of power, backed by governments the government of the UK, obviously, backed by politicians and stuff, and that's the reality of it. They see Brexit as the win, and that was the goal, and it's not stopped. Things haven't gotten better, things have gotten worse, and it's not just a racism thing at all. It's actually really, really bad for a lot of people. It's a sexism thing, a misogynist thing, it is a homophobia thing, it is ableist, it's every demographic you want to think of is pretty much affected by this, and it's every single day. And this is just another example of it, and I genuinely have come to the point where I don't see what I used to see when I look around. And that is a place that I like and love and think is a great country. I see hate everywhere, and it's not good. It just isn't. It isn't. And to say things are fine is absurd. There is a lot of people who say that. Oh, things are fine. Oh, it's nothing's changed. It's just normal, and it isn't. And this is just another example of that. To say in some way that this is un-British or doesn't represent a modern British family is absurd. And to be against it is just absurd. Like, what? These are people that live in this country. They are. It's a fact. Like, there's Asian families, there's black families, there is Jewish families, there is so many different kinds of people that live here. But there is this vocal group that said out means out, and they aren't happy that they have kicked us out of the EU. They want to go further and further and further, and they just don't want people that they disagree with to be represented in society at all, or be part of society. And it's sad, especially around Christmas. Around the Christmas advert, like, what does that say about you as a person? That the Christmas spirit, your idea of the Christmas spirit is to spread hate? Like, I don't get it. I never will get it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, obviously, to me, it's sad. And it's honestly, anyone who is from abroad, not from the UK, if you were ever considering moving to the UK, I wouldn't. There must be an exceptional reason you would want to move here. That's like the only reason I could say to move here. Like, even if it's like, I don't know, say you're dating someone who's British and you like want to live together or something, they can move to you. Get them to move to you. It'll be much better. Get them to move to you, especially if you're different. You know, if you fall into one of the groups that I mentioned, because it's just bad, and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Every month it's getting worse, and there's more and more hate, and I'm not even going to go through some of the things that I've read and stuff, because it is actually quite disturbing, and things are at a point where bad things are going to happen in the future, because there's just that much division, and I don't know where it ends, because it just doesn't look like it's ending. It looks like it's just getting worse constantly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about saying that a black family is not British, that doesn't represent modern Britain, because I think that's absurd. I think anyone who thinks that way, you know, they're just vile, disgusting people. Anyways, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.